All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Monday. Good to see everybody on this, was it July 6th? How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Patrick, good to see you all. Gary, Leo, William, good to see you. Grant, Guy, and everyone on YouTube and Facebook Live. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, everybody came back nice and safe from a wonderful 4th of July. And hopefully our Canadian friends over there enjoyed their Wednesday Canadian Day. Listen, I got to tell you something pretty crazy this weekend. You know, I got to admit, I'm a little bit of a fan of fireworks, okay? But, with this whole thing going on for like years, it's illegal here, especially in New York. I don't know where you are, but in New York, it's illegal. I have never in my life, I've heard so many fireworks blow off. I'm telling you, it was like World War III. Everybody was blowing things off. All I wish is I had a little drone to go up and just see what was going on. I mean, I live here on Long Island, so it's kind of pretty populated. We actually went to my cousin's house. Yeah, went and we celebrated her house. But I mean, is it just me, guys? I mean, does anyone have that same thing? Some here in Chicago bums M80s are the worst. Well, regardless, forget about the M80s and the stupid stuff like that, the black buses. I'm talking about. It's just like mortars everywhere, birthday cakes. It was just beautiful. I mean, it was just great everywhere for you, Ron. My God, Ron, you're in you're obviously up where I am. Was it bad over there up in Northport where you had it, Ron? Denver, it was great late at night. It went up until like 11 o'clock at night here in New York. I mean, people just stopped. The same thing where you are. I'm telling you, I've never seen it in my life. It was just like nonstop. Who needed to go to see a fireworks show? It was just all over the place. I guess, happy birthday, America. I mean, that was unbelievable. It was great. And then the cops obviously didn't do anything about it. So anyway, so we're back. Hopefully everybody's back safe. With all those fireworks, you didn't really hear that people got injured from it, which is very good. I guess people are getting a lot more safer and stuff. But anyway, listen, we're back. It's Monday, back to work. Still got coronavirus going on. And oops, what the hell is this coming from? I thought my battery came out of my my keyboard. I'm like, how am I going to type? But we're back to work, and now it's basically getting back where we left off on Thursday. Remember, it was a 3-day week. We had one really nice stock on Thursday. I did pretty well on it. I want to bring that up, the GNUS. We'll talk about that in another minute. But a couple of stocks obviously doing great this morning. This AYRO, just stock literally at 8 o'clock this morning, went from $4, already up at $5. Stock looks super, super strong right here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So if you're watching on YouTube Live, you can see a little bit better. Super strong. Look at that stock. I know a lot of you guys did trade that stock, did pretty well on it. Great little mover right there. So that one's already on the watch list. And but before we go out there and start going through the watch list, I just want to go over what happened on Thursday to some of you that did miss Thursday, and which is okay. Listen, you're going to miss a lot of runners. Okay, the good thing is they're there every day, and the better thing is that every time you hear, you always find new ones. That's the best part of it. But let's go over some of them that we did trade on Friday, which was great. WKHS. Oops, typed in the wrong window. WHKS. I'm in the chart. What am I doing wrong here? Is it delayed? Okay. WKHS. Hello. All right, there we go. Like, what the hell's going on with my keyboard? All right, so anyway, this stock had a really nice mover. You could see on a long-term chart, not only has the stock been a great day trade, it's been a great, great swing trade. Stock went from 4 just right in the middle of June. Stock's already at 22, breaking all-time highs. The only issue that it became on Thursday, I keep trying to stop preventing myself from saying Friday. It had a couple of nasty shakes, went from 20 to 22.50, back down to 20, 22.50, 22.50, back down to 20. A lot of little shakes right there, but she's still very, very strong, okay? Stock, we did pretty well on that one. That right at the gate, that one did really, really well. OSP. TK. Overstock. Overstock, let me tell you, we've been watching Overstock since April. This stock has been one of the best coronavirus stocks that were out there. Stock has been doing great. It wasn't, it wasn't the greatest day trade, but she's been a great swing trade. Not a really expensive stock. You can see stock's been doing really well. Listen, if Wayfair was doing well, this stock is going to follow suit with it, and it's probably one of the only cheap ones out there. Fran, another stock, early bird winner. Right there in the beginning, you could see it right here. Stock literally just ran from $4 straight up to $8.50. Really nice pop right there. And you're pretty much done by 10 o'clock. We all did really well here in the Cyber Group room with the stock Fran. But my all-time favorite, which I thought was great, which I did really well, is in GNUS. Look how gorgeous that stock was. You had beautiful Fausto flags, higher highs. A lot of you remember this stock. We traded it not too long ago. Great little short squeeze. Went from like $3 up to 12, right back down to 2. Stock did just really nice move. And you know what? You could trade several thousand shares of it. You know what I mean? And get in and out of it. Look on the right-hand side. Look at the level 3 right there. A lot of big orders out there. It was a really nice stock. So this one's actually the best. I was looking forward that the stock was going to move today. I was really, this stock has been sitting. I'll show you on my sheet. You could see it right there. It was the top of my list because from Thursday, I did really well on it. I says, you know what? Stock's really strong, but for some reason, she didn't close very well. But from the look of it, I knew she looked like she wanted to gap up. And this is why people love day trading. I could buy it back on Monday. You know what I mean? Because you know what? You don't want to come back and be stuck in a stock like this. Which one got destroyed? Blue. BLU. Everybody saw this one, right? Why is my system not cooperating? Looks like it locked up on me. There you go. I don't know why this thing is, I don't know what's going on with this platform. There we go. There we go. Blue. So anyway, look at this stock. $12 all the way down to $2.80. Decimated, destroyed. So, listen, you got to be careful. Like some people think like, you know what? This is why I don't like holding overnight positions, and that's why I say, I can always buy it back on Monday. And sure enough, you could see a stock made a big, nice little comeback. All right. So anyway, let's go back and let's look at a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. And then, by the way, we got a couple of really big announcements today before we leave. So got a lot of big events this week. A lot of great speakers that are coming along. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But anyway, regarding about the stocks, I got the GNUS on the watch list. We're putting that back on the watch list, okay, because we did really well. And because we know how we traded it not too long ago, how fun that stock was. So we're going to keep an eye on that. LMFA. All right, so this stock also, nice little push, up 59%. She's kind of flat. I don't know what kind of happened to her right now, but she kind of like flattened out right around 8 o'clock. So she's been hitting around 220, 205. You got a couple of 15,000 share buyers out here around $2. Not really big sellers, which is a good thing for strength, but she's got a big support levels right here. So this could probably be a pretty good buy to trade it, to day trade it at these prices. So that one, keep an eye on it. Solo has been doing awesome. We've been doing great with Solo. That's another one I forgot to mention of another stock. Right, Norman? Norman, the Cyber Group room is like, it's worth watching. I forgot to mention this. Another one we trade on Thursday. Great little push. Stock was at $1.80. Went to about $3.13, $4. Looks at $4.25. Great little push right there. Huge iceberg orders coming in the stock right here. Not only, you don't, even at that price, if you're an advanced trader, you could trade several thousand shares of it. So so don't underestimate like, oh, it's only $4. I mean, listen, it's all about risk to reward. That's where it comes down to. Very, very nice stock. BYFC is another one I found in pre-market too this morning, up about 18%. Once again, one of the other stocks we traded in the past. Stock was at $2, ran to $7. Obviously, beautiful short squeeze. Now she's gapped up a little bit again. I want to keep an eye on that. Remember, I always say this, guys. when we teach you in class, it is very, very important that you keep a very close eye. Hold on, I'm just writing something down here. There's another stock that just came up on my radar. It's very important that you keep very good notes, especially when you lose, because you're obviously going to somehow might come back to that stock and you want to know how you traded it. So when we give you those journals, it is important because when you do coaching with CyberTradingu University, you do our classes. We're not like other schools. We basically monitor your trades and we coach you through them. You know, being a very good trader is all about customer service, mentoring, you know, and being part of a team. If you're not getting that, you're really pretty much wasting your time. Okay. So, you know, that's one of the most important things when it comes to being successful at it. You know, I always like to use the diet method because I think we all probably went on all dieted sometime in our life. Some of us are very well genetic than others, but I would say 95% of us, we probably dieted sometimes. You want to learn how to diet? Go hire a personal trainer. And that would basically change everything after your 17th diet. Same thing about trading. When you finally lose your 200th time, the 201, that's when you really got to start looking and finding the right mentor. CIDM, another stock that's gapped up a little bit. We trade this stock. This stock moved pretty well. And this stock, when Jerry made 30 cents, 15 cents on solo. All right, way to go, Jerry. Looking at Leo's looking at that iceberg order at 375. Okay, it's a 30,000 share, you know, iceberg order out there. Listen, it's all about the iceberg orders. And you know, like I said, hopefully everybody here enjoyed, you know, been watching and seeing, because you need to have the proper tools to do that. POLA. All right, so I don't know. I might have a change of heart for this stock. I mean, you could see from very, very spotty in pre-market. I might just scratch this one out. You know, it could be Second Protocol. She was a nice stock, went from 2 to 5, came back down to 2, another short squeeze stock. But and I'm not too crazy about what she's doing right here in the open. MYO, another stock. You guys remember this very, very clearly. We made a damn small fortune on MYO back in January. This stock, right after the holidays, stock goes from 5 to 40. Are you freaking kidding me? Where do you find these things? Oh, no, where do you think we find them? Just like we always do, the way we were trained to find them. I want to keep a close eye on the stock. I want to keep a close eye on it because we did really well with it. If I remember correctly, there wasn't that bad of nasty shakes, maybe until everyone starts jumping into it and starts realizing it. But I want to keep a close eye at the open at MYO. It's already up 34%. Stock is right around that $5 price range. There is a big seller right here at 5,600 right now, 495. So we'll see it. She's not really trending as nicely as the other one, as the AYRO is doing it. Neo's another one that we've been doing really well. I forgot to mention that on a swing trade. Another one we traded very well on Thursday. Stock is gapped up again. Look at that, up 1180. This stock is not only has been a good day trade, but now it turned into be a phenomenal swing trade. Okay, great little mover. Guys doing well. And then we got the AYRO. For that one, also keep an eye on it. Genesis up, just made 10 cents, Jose, on that. There you go. Listen, just keep chipping away. You don't got to hit home runs. Hit those base hits and you'll be fine. All right. A couple of big swing trades. Obviously, you heard the news of Uber doing that big buyout today on Uber. Okay, there we go. So Uber's gapped up a little bit, up about 7%. Uber has been a pretty good swing trade so far. Not a huge winner on the swing side, but I would keep a very close eye on Uber if it starts breaking these all-time highs. It's getting there. It's chipping away little by little. This thing starts breaking out between this and Lyft. You know, things might make a big comeback. I mean, for Uber to buy companies, even though they're a losing company, it's kind of very awkward to think that. But listen, it's definitely been great. And let me tell you, the wick, my God, this thing has not stopped. I'm just ticked off I didn't get it at 100. Okay. I end up paying $230 for this stock, but I'm looking pretty damn good on it. You know, actually, I paid $223. I think I paid. Stock is doing great. Okay. Listen, Do your homework on it. Listen, you want to be a good swing trader. You want to be a good options trader. You damn well better look at some of these swing trades. So they're doing pretty. You better learn how to day trade first if you want to do some of these swing trades. But that wick has been doing unbelievable. I thought that the Zoom was going to is probably the best performer, but this wick is obviously definitely taking the cake out of it. And you know what's amazing about this stock? It doesn't trade that many shares. It does because there's no shares out. No one's selling it. So, and that's what you want when you're looking at swing trades. You want to find things that, they're going up. Not too many people know about it. And because listen, what happens, you see when the volume picks up with some of these stocks, they start come crashing down. All right. Anybody else that found something that I missed that I did not call out? Jerry trade the Qualcomm. A little expensive, but you know what? It's testing a resistance. Made $180 on it. Way to go, Jerry. Nice. So it ends up being a pump and dump. Well, listen, they could dump all they want. We're all pumped when it goes up. That's all that matters, right? We don't care. That's the beauty about what we do. We don't care if it's a pump, it's a dump, it's a short squeeze, whatever it is. We're just here to make our days pay, and that's it. Let the people on TV figure that one out. BLNK, yes, great little stock right here. Definitely going on the watch list. Thanks for calling that out. Was that we're going to throw that one right here in a moment. BLNK. Beautiful little mover. Just be careful of the stock because it is, you could see the stock has been a good day trade. She backed off on Thursday. Now she's coming back a little bit. Pretty damn volatile, though. Just keep very, very careful of this stock right here. BLNK. All right. Anything else I'm missing that I did not call out? Anybody else on YouTube or Facebook Live? Anyone else? All right. Listen. Just a couple of quick announcements before we go. So tomorrow, we got a couple of big events going on. Tuesday, we have my good friend, Tom Sosnoff, on Closing Bell. He's the founder of Thinkorswim, the developer, the genius, very great presenter. He now, owns Tasty Trade. If you probably didn't know that yet, he's going to be on. I'm going to be interviewing him. He's going to take your questions. This is not like a typical, where you're going to see with 1,000 people there. This is an opportunity for all of you guys to go out there and be able to answer your questions. And I'm going to be asking him these questions. So as they come along, believe me, it's a very exclusive event. By the way, you get that right on our homepage or our website right here. Just click here to sign up. And then I'm going to be doing an event right after that, talking about shadowing brokerage firms and talking about level 3 again, which, that's really our forte. So if you're listening on YouTube, Facebook Live, definitely register. And then I just want to do a quick little shout out really quick to my buddy, Bill Ireland, wrote me such a really nice testimonial on Google. Okay. So listen, we really are not like the best in social media. I'll be honest with you. But we have 36 reviews. We have a 5-star rating. Definitely get an opportunity. If you are part of CTU, we always recommend you. We never really, we feel awkward asking people things. I think you should probably do it on your own. But you know what? If you can go out there and post a review for us, we really recommend it. But if you guys are online, want to see what everyone wrote, definitely go there and you get to see the students or their feedback. Listen, it's so critical. You got to be part of a team. You got to trade with a team. You got to have mentors. You got to be able to focus on that. Listen, I get it. I tell everybody trading is not for everybody, and that's okay. I say it all the time, but at least you try it. And if you're new here to CyberTrading University and you're a new trial member here, listen, you'll see our customer service. You better talk to an education advisor. They're not going to sell you anything. Listen, we don't need to sell you. You sell yourself, okay? And I'm telling you, 90%, 95% of you really don't qualify to do this. So why not figure out what the real truth is before you go out there and blow your money, all right? But for some of you, you find happiness, and I'd like to thank you for that. Really appreciate it, all right? And anything else I'm missing, by the way, so don't forget, register for that event. We got Plug. Let me just look at that last one. Plug has something very similar to what BLNK does. So Plug had a really nice push, but it's really not really going anywhere right now. It's up about 7%. It's been a little bit of a good swing trade, but I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll make that a second protocol. Okay. All right. Plug wants $10 again. Yeah, I think so too. And it's almost there. But remember, what's the problem with 10? 10 is a whole number. We know we're not supposed to trade there. And that's why I never got there. All right. Okay, guys, listen, you got about less than 8 minutes. Go fill up your coffee, go hit the restrooms. Let's get ready for the open. Remember, you see something, you say something. If you're here in the Cyber Group room, you're listening here at Cyber Trading University's trading room. Like I told you, a lot of stocks that we found right here this morning, only about 2 or 3 of them are going to pop. So let's all try to work together and see which ones are there. Let's try to follow the big iceberg orders. Just try to focus on your day's pay. If you're new here to Cyber Trading University, please don't buy anything that we trade. Just sit back and watch and learn and see if it's for you. You're not supposed to be trading, not supposed to be buying anything. You're supposed to seeing if other people can make money. And please do not count my money. Count everybody else to see if other people do it. But make sure you talk to education advisors so he can tell you exactly what you need to know when you go into this room so you get the most bang for your buck and value to kind of know if this is finally a good career for you to do. Listen, there's no better time to do it in a career change than now. All right, guys, good luck. Happy trading. We'll see you back at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. And don't forget to click on the bottom on YouTube, like us, friend us, and so you can get the alerts, and we'll see you back then. And here, Cyber Traders. And if you want to register, make sure you're here for Tuesday's big event with Tom Sosnoff. All right, guys, good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.